During the Biden administration, when the Democrats have the majority here in the United States Senate, the Democrats on 13 different occasions voted for this, a short-term continuing resolution. Now, I have to ask, what's changed? What's different about this? What's different is who's in the White House.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune criticizing Democrats for not supporting a short-term budget resolution to keep the government open. I'm joined in studio by Democratic Senator Cory Booker on day 5 of the shutdown. Let's talk about what John Thune said and whether there have been any negotiations or conversations this weekend.
Well, that's the frustrating thing. John Thune is absolutely right. 13 different occasions when we were in charge, we passed budgets because we did it in a bipartisan way. It wasn't our way or the highway. We came together in what they call a four-corner agreement and negotiated a way forward. They're not negotiating. Remember, the Speaker of the House has kept the House out for the last 2 weeks. They're not sitting down. And when he asks what's different, what is different is we are, for the first time in America ever, we're on a moment where, because of Donald Trump's attacks on Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act, on the verge of tens of millions of Americans losing their health care, and most of Americans experiencing a significant rise in their health care costs. This is a different moment than we've ever seen before, and it's really a moment of health care crisis.
But what's not different is this is a short-term 7-week extension. 7 weeks, which the Republicans say you could negotiate in, and those affordable care subsidies do not run out till the end of the year.
Well, 2 things. One is it's another CR. Remember, many of us voted against this 6 months ago when they said the same thing. Oh, it's just a temporary push. We've had 6 months plus this time for them to bring us together. The president hasn't done it. The president himself who said it's the president's responsibility to bring the parties together and get a budget passed. They control the House, the Senate, and the White House, and the president hasn't done that. Moreover...
But they need Democrats, obviously.
They need Democrats, which means come to the table. What I'm seeing in my state is hundreds of thousands of people losing their health care. Millions of people in New Jersey seeing their health care premiums double or around that.
Aren't you a little worried that they're going to blame you for that because they need Democrats? Yes, those could affect your constituents.
I don't care about the blame game. I care about Americans losing their health insurance, rates of death going up, hospitals being crushed, medical services ending in places in rural America. This is a tsunami of Donald Trump's creation. The pain, the hurt, the fear that's going to rise amongst millions of Americans who are going to lose health insurance. Dear God, just come to the table and do something to help Americans. This is truly, for many Americans, existential. We're getting calls from Republicans in my state who are part of hospital boards saying what is coming is crazy, and it's not coming in January. People will start literally getting their notes about their healthcare premiums going up in a matter of days. We need to deal with the crisis of the American people, a crisis of Donald Trump's.
And I want to play something from your colleague from New Hampshire, Senator Jeanne Shaheen. She had to say about the negotiations.
Yes.
Let's listen.
In order to find that middle ground, it takes people on both sides of the aisle. And I think the good news is that people are still talking. I think the bad news is that we're not seeing the leadership on both sides really willing to sit down and negotiate.
Your reaction to that?
I've never seen a president who takes such glee in a shutdown. He's saying with joy, oh, our project...
Let's talk about what she just said and about leadership and your own party leadership. Do you have any disappointment in your party leadership?
You've seen Chuck Schumer go to the podium, negotiate with us, almost begging the president to bring the parties together like he said. Donald Trump literally has said it's the president's responsibility to bring the parties together and negotiate a way through. This is a failure in leadership. And for Americans of all parties who are about to lose their health care, are about to watch their costs go up, for the hospitals that are in danger of closing, for the clinics that are already closing, this is a time where Americans are saying, cut it out.
So you're fine with your leadership, with everything the Democrats have been doing?
I am proud of those people who are standing up right now and saying, we're not doing business as usual in Washington, where this many millions of Americans are literally going to be hurt because when they're sick, they won't be able to afford to go to a doctor. When they go to the emergency room, the lines will be 2 times as long. We are in a crisis. We need a president to stand up and bring us together to help to solve the problems of the American people.
Speaking of bringing together, are you confident that your entire caucus, save those Democrats who've already sided, 3 Democrats who've already sided with Republicans, will stay firm?
I can't speak for other Democrats. I can tell you right now, I represent New Jersey, up and down my state. People are afraid, people are hurting, people who run hospitals, who run clinics are saying there is a tsunami coming to this state and to this nation. We have to stand up and fight right now. This is a time where we all should be coming together to do something to alleviate the rising costs, the loss of health care, and the pain that Americans are about to get hit with.
Okay, thanks very much for joining us this morning, Senator.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you.